Alright, here is the Kyosho Optima Mid. This was the 1980s original Kyosho Optima Mid that my friend gave me, that was originally pretty much stripped for two-wheel drive racing. So there wasn't a whole lot original left. So I had to do quite a bit of part finding and buying to restore this to its original condition. Is it a restoration or is it a rebuild? It's going to be hard to tell. There are a lot of re parts in here. The chassis is original. The shocks are original. The top plate of the chassis is original. Actually, I reused his original servo because it still worked. And I reused the motor, this Twister's motor. I never looked into what it is, but it didn't have the gearbox for the front wheel drive, or for four-wheel drive in the front, and it didn't have any of the cups or anything in here. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just get the front end gearbox, use the rear end gearbox. Well, the 1988 version versus the re version, the gearbox is just slightly different. Just different enough that actually the drive cups are bigger, the hole in the bearings needs to be bigger, and the drive belt is actually over just slightly. So if I were to go from the original gearbox to the front gearbox, it kind of would have had like this diagonal thing, which wouldn't have worked. It bound up. So I replaced the front and rear gearbox. With that, got parts trees, got all new bearings in here, new belt covers, new Kyosho servo savers in here to make that original, style original. But the original chassis is here. I actually polished it up, got a lot of the scuffs out. Didn't take too much time because I'm going to run it. I swapped out, I got a Yeah Racing titanium screw kit. So most of these are titanium screws. I had to use some original screws in some things where those didn't fit because the screw kit was for the re and not the original. So there's some differences there. So what's new? This is a Kyosho body purchased from Kyosho. All the parts were purchased from Kyosho or A-Main Hobbies or Tower Hobbies. The wings new, guards new, gears new, pinions new. The only upgrade I did do is I did the universal joints instead of the dog bones, because I had to buy dog bones anyway, so I figured I went and bought those. So there it is. It's built. It's cool. My goal was to get it back to its original condition, which that goal was achieved. I don't know if it's a restoration in so much. We'll call it a rebuild, but I don't care. Like I say, I'm going to run it. What I can say, these are the cards for all of the parts that I bought over the past year for this car. So there's a lot of Kyosho parts in this rebuild. So, and then a few other brands, screws, nylon nuts. So yeah, nickel and dimed this, $5 here, $3 here, $7 here. Parts, a couple $10 things. Would it have been cheaper to just buy a re? I don't know. Didn't do the math, and I'm not going to. I don't want to cry those tears. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for joining me in the garage.